We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, it has happened as Kristaps Porzingis is cleared to play Celtics basketball today. The big man, who has been out since the NBA Finals, has yet to suit up for this Celtics team this season, will be looking to make his season debut versus the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Celtics, who have already been a top-tier team in the Eastern Conference, just got stronger, adding one of their better pieces to this lineup. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Celtics Digest. I'm Bruce Veliz. Let's get into the video at hand. It is an exciting day today for Celtics fans, and I do not want to bore you with an introduction. Make sure to grab your snack, though. But as we all know, we got a little bit of an introduction here. It's kind of throw into some shady to some Eminem, but guess who's back? Back again. KP's back. Tell your friends, let's go, baby. KP is here, and he is going to be playing for this Celtics team tonight in his season debut. And I'm absolutely ecstatic about this tonight because the Celtics, as we all know, have been, like I mentioned, a top-tier team in the Eastern Conference, but obviously have had some issues in that front court position with Horford sitting out on back-to-backs, Kristaps not being fully healthy, and kind of trusting into some of those young guys with Luke Kornet, Xavier Tillman, and Neemias Queta. And even though the Celtics have been able to hold their own with their star players in Brown, Tatum, and Derrick White, Jrue Holiday, Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard really stepping up and taking care of that for the Celtics, missing Kristaps Porzingis has been a key piece, and a lot of fans, including around the NBA and Celtics fans, really want to see how top tier this team can be when fully healthy. So introducing Kristaps Porzingis at the best moment could show this that, and the Celtics will be doing that tonight. Let's get into the news. Like I mentioned, I want to give full credit to Cameron Tabatabae, who works for Celtics Wire and does the Celtics Lab podcast. He was the first person on this news where he tweeted out at 11:57 a.m. I was just told on good authority that Kristaps Porzingis intends to play tonight for the Celtics. KP is back, and he tweeted this out right away. And Celtics fans were flooding his page going, are you serious? Are you serious? I even retweeted it right away on this and Blue Sky. And then we get the notification from Sean Sarania not too far after that, letting us know that Boston Celtics star center Kristaps Porzingis plans to make his season debut tonight against the Los Angeles Clippers, as sources tell ESPN. Porzingis returns 5 months after undergoing foot surgery. And even though Shams was the one to nail it, was the one to get it there for us, I do want to give all credit to Cam here for giving us, I don't know why that's glitching out, but I want to give him all credit here for breaking this news as he was the first one on it and definitely 100% deserves that credit. But yes, Kristaps Porzingis is indeed back, ladies and gentlemen. If we want to look at the Celtics injury report for tonight versus the Clippers, we could see Al Horford illness, non-COVID is doubtful. We all know that Horford doesn't play on back-to-backs, and with the Celtics playing against Minnesota last night, we all could figure he was not going to play tonight. Kornet is also dealing with some right hamstring tightness as he was unavailable in last night's contest as well. So it was Horford, Queta, and Tillman. For tonight's contest, the Celtics will look to bring back Porzingis as he is probable to play with a left posterior tibialis tendon surgery rehabilitation, which we all know was on his foot. But if Kristaps is probable, that means Kristaps, Nimi, and Luke, or X, excuse me, will be the three guys ready to go for this big man group. But obviously, the main X factor here is Kristaps Porzingis, as he was absolutely fantastic for this Boston Celtics team all last season and was a key integral piece for the Celtics in the playoffs. So let me know your guys' initial reactions. Like I said, I'm absolutely ecstatic. I cannot wait to watch this game tonight. This is going to be one of the most anticipated games. After last night's roller coaster of emotions in a gauntlet match versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, we get a back-to-back where Kristaps is going to be blessing us on the court. I can't wait. Let me know your guys' initial reactions down below in the comments. But that gets into the next part here and kind of going what this means for the Celtics and what we can kind of look at for this team going into tonight, because obviously Kristaps Porzingis was scheduled to come back around December, possibly even January. And personally myself, I thought that he was going to be held out a little bit longer. I thought the Celtics were going to take this a very cautious route and wait ultimately until Kristaps felt 100% and felt that they didn't necessarily need to bring him back. And with the Celtics already having a strong record so far to start the season, if we want to look at the standings, 14-3, giving the Cavaliers their only loss so far in the Eastern Conference, I felt very confident that the Celtics could, maybe wait out a Kristaps Porzingis reunion or return. And even though that might put us a little bit weaker in the Eastern Conference down the ladder, the Eastern Conference is a weakened conference this year due to the injuries and due to some teams projected to be really good and not really panning out. So ultimately, I felt like the Celtics could lose some of those regular season wins to guarantee Kristaps playing fully healthy for the postseason. But fortunately for the Celtics, they believe Kristaps is ready to go. He himself feels like he has been ready to go for the Celtics team, and they're ready to showcase that. Kristaps has had, some minor reruns with this team, going down to Maine, obviously, last week, kind of getting in some practice with Xavier Tillman, has been kind of upping his rehab process. But I don't think anybody, including myself, expected a Kristaps Porzingis return this early and this imminent as well. Finding out the day before it happens, or the day of, hours before the game, that he is going to be coming back, I think is very, very crucial, very key, and it's going to be successful for Kristaps Porzingis. If we want to look at Kristaps Porzingis' stats so far for last season, courtesy of Justin Turpin here, we can see that Kristaps averaged 20 points per game last year, shooting 51% from the field and 38% from three, 7.2 rebounds per game with 2 assists, 1.9 blocks as well. A complete game changer. And Kristaps Porzingis also, ladies and gentlemen, was a big X factor for the Celtics in the playoffs. Now, Porzingis didn't play much in the playoffs as he was dealing with some injuries, but in the games he did play, Game 1 versus Miami, he was the X factor for the Celtics, clearly proving that the Celtics, to dethrone a Miami Heat team, needed that big man to go up against Bam Adebayo and take him out of his position. And Porzingis equally did that, being able to space Bam Adebayo out and obliterate that front court over there in Miami. And then in Dallas versus in Game 1 as well, really taking over against that big man lineup of Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, and kind of taking some of those smaller guys as well on his own and just delivering for the Celtics. Now, Porzingis ultimately got re-injured in that Heat series, got re-injured in that Mavs series, was able to replay back in the finals, but once I mentioned, was a key X factor just in the small minutes that he's played for the Celtics already. So you can only imagine Kristaps Porzingis being thrusted into this team, where we've already seen Jayson Tatum take that MVP-like raise in his stature. Jaylen Brown in last night's performance absolutely balling out and showcasing us to not only Celtics fans but to the rest of the world that he's not a number 2 option but a number 1 option, and could be a number 1 option on some of these top tier teams around the league, and that this team is one of the best. Derrick White's one of the most clutchest players. Jrue Holiday is one of the most best tenacious defenders, and him and Al Horford have taken great sacrificial roles for this team. Even Kristaps Porzingis, who is going to make an immediate impact. And I think tonight we're going to see Kristaps Porzingis come in and deliver. The Clippers do have a pretty solid big man group. Ivica Zubac has been very, very solid at controlling the paint and being a rim protector for the Clippers. So Porzingis might have a little bit of a struggle going into the game. And who knows? Porzingis might not be getting a full length tonight. He might not be getting 20, 25 minutes. He might only be getting 12, 15. We'll have to keep our eyes and kind of look at that as well. There's been no adjustments on a playing time for Porzingis, and that's probably going to be something that's going to be announced kind of closer to the game. But ultimately, Porzingis is probable. He should be suiting up tonight, which was absolutely fantastic for Celtics fans around the world, getting to see that third star really link up with Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Derrick White, Jrue Holiday, to form this gauntlet starting 5 and to prove the Celtics fans and around the world that the Celtics are back, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm telling you, this Celtics team was already feared going into this season without KP, and how they've been playing has been phenomenal. So integrating another player that is going to be a dominant X factor in that front court and really change the landscape of their game, I think is only going to do wonders for the Celtics team this season. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, showing your love and support. Like I said on the last video, Godfrey and I are trying to get our goal of 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're at 5,800, so less than 150 away, guys. So if you guys are watching the video, like most of you are, 69% of you guys who watch these videos are not subscribed. So if you do enjoy the content and you are part of that 69%, make sure to hit the like button, drop down in the comments how you feel about this Kristaps Porzingis news, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out and go Boston Celtics.